today's question is from Anne Marie, and this is a hard question. Once again, I'm struggling with commitment to our musical. Our choir is only required to attend 4 rehearsals since I do drama separately. Our final all cast is this Saturday, and already I have people telling me they aren't going to make it. I handed out a schedule months ago. It's that last sentence that just really gets you. Because you know that you've prepared and then nobody takes you seriously, or things like that happen, or it feels like it. This is a common question or a common problem, and as always, what I will say is that you need to be firm and stick to your rules. So if you say there are only 4 rehearsals, then there really needs, if they have to come to them, if you make your rule like, since we only have 4 rehearsals, all 4 rehearsals are mandatory, then you really need to stick to that. If you open the door and say, unless you talk to me and you have a game you can't get out of, then people will take advantage of that. And I would too. When you know something is important, you put it at the top of your schedule. When you know something is negotiable and the person is super nice, you're going to choose to go to that birthday party instead of that because you know the person will understand. So you do yourself a disservice by being nicer. Having said that, I mean, there is always room for something that somebody might have to miss a rehearsal. So I don't know that I would say all 4 are mandatory. I would probably say, you know, we have 5 rehearsals and you have to be at least 4 of them. Now, I don't know if you want to open that up, but sometimes there are, you know, extenuating circumstances. And again, if somebody talked to you privately, if there was a death in the family, you can feel free to have grace, but you just have to not have it in the overall and not advertise it, right? And it makes it more fair for the people that are there all the time, because what happens is if somebody sticks to those rules and they're there all 4 rehearsals, and then Susie was only there 2 times and you let her be in it, then next time your regular people aren't going to come to all of them either. And it's just this downward spiral. So what has worked for me in the past is if you tell them ahead of time. This is the thing, we have 8 rehearsals, you can miss 1, but other than that, you need to be at every single rehearsal or your part's going to be given away, and I'm sure you understand that. Or if you want to make it even further, say, for choir members without a part, you have to be there at least 6 of the 8 times. You just need to do it. Otherwise, people aren't going to come. Also, make it really fun for the kids to come, and you can give positive reinforcement and make it a reward. So for those of you that come on time to our 4 mandatory rehearsals, you will receive this big candy prize or a cupcake in the, you know, we're going to have an ice cream party, blah, blah, blah. But those are only for the ones that are on time to our 4 mandatory rehearsals. You know, that's getting them there. They know it's mandatory, but they also want to be there. So it's always good to try to give those incentives, and it will work as long as you follow through. So you just have to follow through. You guys are so nice. You're so sweet. You have to follow through, and then you're not going to feel that resentment that I know happens when you say, are you kidding me? I planned this. I told you about it, and now you're backing out. So I say just make your expectations really clear, and then if somebody says, you know, I really can't make the last rehearsal, you say, oh my gosh, we're going to miss you so much. It would have been so fun to have you in the show, but we want you next time, okay? And 9 times out of 10, guess who's going to be there? They're going to come. And if they're not, that's okay, because it was an important thing that they had to do. But you'll have them next time. So be firm. I believe in you.